All right, guys. So jumbo case. Um, First jumbo in a while for the 50 caser. I like jumbos better. The packs are more manageable. Well, I own a couple small businesses, but mostly I do brakes and admin for Blowout, to be honest with you. I used to do content creation for websites and SEO, but I haven't done that in a long time. Gold paper, Corey Howell. And got an auto right off the bat. Nick Madrigal, nice card too. Nice jumbo hit. Nick Madrigal, 28 out of 150. Nice card. That spot's done pretty well. I mean, could you imagine trying to have a job while I'm doing this? This right here? It'd be crazy. I do have some stuff I have to ship out for the other businesses, but nothing had to go out until today. So it'll go out later today. But I'm gonna, I'll go home in a little bit. I'll probably do a couple jumbo. And then I'll go home in a little bit, sleep, come back tomorrow afternoon. Do it again. Ford Proctor. I might actually take a little vacation once we get the Bowman draft cases done, Yeah. Caden Griner. Josiah Gray, base auto. Yeah, ever since I sold my websites to Blowout back in 2012, 2013. I guess it was the end of 2012, beginning of 2013, when I sold them. Ever since then, this is mostly what I've done. The lion's share of what I've done. And it didn't always look like it was going to work. 14 and 15 were some lean years. And those were the years when, my little girl was sick, so I didn't really have an option to do anything else. I was just trying to maintain. And then 16 was a great year. 17 was even better. 2018's been better than all of them. So Luke and Baker, third auto, box 1, case 27. Trevor Steven. I don't have any kids of my own. We nothing but miscarriages. But I've got my godson with me right now. He doesn't stay with me all the time, but he usually stays with me every weekend, and when school's out. And then I've got 2 other godsons, and one of them lives with me during the school week. And then on the weekends, he goes home, and then this one comes. So. we're still trying. We're doing that in vitro. That's what we're doing right now. We haven't had any success, but basically all it's done is taken a lot of money. But we're still working on it. So Ryan Weathers, gold auto, nice card, 8 of 50. Ryan Weathers. It's a nice hit for the Padres. Well, for the Ryan Weathers spot. Oh, she had severe aplastic anemia, and it's basically like leukemia. Killed her ability to defend herself, and she was waiting for a bone marrow transplant, and she got sick in the hospital, and she couldn't recover. She spent the last year of her life in the hospital, just fighting the whole time. Bo Naylor. Look at that. 3 color autos in the last 2 cases. 4 autos altogether. That's crazy. Yeah, severe aplastic anemia. And then on supportive care, she got a fungus. Aspergillus. And they couldn't excise it because it had grown too large by the time they realized what it was. And so they just put her on, heavy pain medicines for the last couple weeks of her life and waited for it to kill her. Jonathan Stever. Shed Long, purple paper. Josh Stowers, base auto. Look at that. Gold franchise futures. Didn't we just hit a gold franchise futures in the last case? That's crazy how rare they are, and then to hit them back to back. Bum, bum. At one point, they wanted to turn the machines off. She'd gotten a blood infection, and they didn't catch it in time, and so she went into shock, septic shock, and she had a stroke, and she was in a coma, and they were doing all the tests and stuff, and they came and they told us that she was brain dead and that she'd never wake up. And so they wanted to turn the machines off. And, I said, if she's brain dead and she'll never wake up, we should, turn the machines off. But her mother said, can we wait a little while? And, of course, the hospital wants to turn them off because of the, how much it costs. And her mother wanted to wait. And I said, does it hurt her? Is she in any pain? They said, no, she's not in any pain. But she's completely brain dead. There's nothing there. And she'll never wake up. So I decided to, wait a month. They said we could wait a month. So her mother wanted to wait a month. So we waited a month. And I was reading to her. Connor Scott, 28 out of 250. And she woke up while I was reading to her. And, she had opened her eyes before, but she was actually there. She was following us with her eyes and everything. And they said, you know, it would take her months to learn to speak, and you know, she'd have to teach herself everything again. And like 24 hours later, she told me she loved me. So, you know, the doctors, they don't always get it right, you know. So got in. Oh, it's an orange. Got an orange. Thought it was a red for a second. Carter Kaiboom, 25 of 25. That's a nice card. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. But she was really hard to find a match because her biological father and her mother are from two different islands. One's Dominican and one's Puerto Rican. And Latinos are so underrepresented on the donor list anyway, but to have them from two different islands just made it, you know, so much harder. And by the time they found a match, she was too sick. And they tried to get a hold of the donor so that once she was well enough, they could do it. And the donor never replied, never responded. Ethan Hankins, 22 out of 150. I was driving her home from the hospital when she told me that they had found a match. Her sister was with her, and so she called me. So she calls me on the phone. And she's like, you know, can you pick me up? They're letting me out. And I was like, yeah. So when they let her out, it was like, it's like a holiday, you know, for her to get to go home. And so I'm driving her home, and her sister says, you know, she has something she wants to tell you. So we're on the interstate, you know, because she was at All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg. So we're on I-275 heading north, and she tells me that they had a match, and I almost wrecked the car. Griffin Conine, because we were told that, you know, the odds of finding a match were, you know, impossible. All right, guys, that is box 3. She was getting platelet donations every day, you know, and she was allergic to the platelet. She was allergic to the platelets, so they had to give her some platelets and then Benadryl, and then wait an hour and give her more platelets, and then Benadryl, and then wait an hour and give her more platelets. It was crazy. It was crazy. Ryan Rollison, base auto. Robert. Bryce Terang, green refractor. Nick Sandlin. Parker Meadows, base auto. Cole Winn. Jorge Guzman. Grant Levine. Purple refractor auto. I think we hit a green in the last case. 13 out of 250. Mark Vientos. Yeah, she's actually going in a couple hours, so she has to have some more blood work done, and she has to have an ultrasound. So what stopped it last time was one of the medicines she didn't respond to correctly for one of the medicines, and that's what stopped the procedure the last time. So they're not going to give her that medicine this time. But they're just instead, what the medicine did was it was a timing medicine, you know. So Tanner Dodson. So instead, they're going to use the blood tests and the ultrasound to time it. I'm sure it's easier with the medicine, but it wasn't. It didn't work. So had it have worked, I'm sure it would be easier. But you know. So that's the stage we're at now. Sean Gilby. Parker Meadows. Trevor Larnach, 90 of 99. Oh, that's a, I don't know if it'll be an auto, but that is a Sterling. No auto. Orange Sterling. Tristan Cassis, 16 of 25. Nice card. Casey Mize. Joe Gray. Casey Mize, sky blue paper. Jackson Cower, base auto. Mark Vientos. Bo Bichette, purple paper. And Cody Clemens, base auto. Got a gold non-auto. Jackson Goddard, 49 of 50. For the 50, yeah, probably at least 2 weeks. And the only thing that will hold it up is the 36 caser might hold it up a little bit. Casey Mize, only because we're 4 days behind on the 36 caser because of Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and New Year's. You know, I didn't have any staff those days. So that'll put us 4 days behind what I originally estimated they would be. But we are pretty fast. I mean, for instance, the 24 is already out. That was out, I want to say, Thursday and Friday. So that's pretty fast. Nolan Gorman refractor. And the 10 will probably follow right on the heels of the 50 just because, you know, the 50 is a little bit more work. The 10's like that. Right? Are you on pace to get about 17 to 20 autos? It's about what you should get. You should be about 10 right now. At least 10-ish. Josh Bro, refractor auto. Pavin Smith, blue refractor. Yeah, so you're ahead. Yeah, that's good. I know Casey Mize is behind. I think that's his 5th auto. And they've all been base. But it just takes a run. You know, I get on a run and then catch them all the way up. Travis Swaggerty was way behind at one point. He's ahead. Jared Kelenic and Alec Baum were way behind. And Alec Baum is now destroying the break. So it just takes a little bit of a run and then everything evens out. Yeah, probably because there's very few redemptions in Super Jumbo. You know? So that probably eliminates, or nearly eliminates, you know, about half your spot. I know that for the Denneberg spot, the only thing I hit him in Super Jumbo is color. But fortunately, I hit him like 3 colors, so, you know, it's like... Yeah. Chris Bubik, base auto, Kansas City. Micah Bello. Orange paper, Bo Naylor, 20 of 25. Tyler Frank, black refractor auto, 10 of 75. It's a nice card. It's an eBay 2 of 15. It's a really nice card. I love the black. The black, I think they really pop. So the Asia cases will be here. I mean, if you count right now as Wednesday, which I mean, I guess obviously you do. It is 5 a.m. Wednesday for me. They'll be here in 2 days. It's still Tuesday night for me, though. My Wednesday hasn't started yet. I still got to go to sleep and get up. Micah Bello. Josh Stowers. Andres Jimenez. Braxton Ashcraft, base auto. Jesus Luzardo. Trevor Larnach. Another Ashcraft. Look at this. Braxton Ashcraft Refractor Auto. 210 out of 499. It's had a good 2 cases. Yeah, I'm going to do another one. Do at least one more. Now that I'm on Jumbos again, I'm much happier. Joe Jaquez. Bobby Bradley. Shane McClanahan, base auto. Kevin Jackson. Got an orange refractor. Monty Harrison, 17 of 25. I think that's the auto. Tim Kate, and last auto is a redemption. Let's see what we got. We don't have an orange auto. Maybe we can hit an orange here at the end. Be nice, right? Or a refractor. Tristan Pompey. Well, better than a kick in the junk. All right, guys, we're going to do another one. Yeah, there was a gold. I think there were two. Well, one gold anyway. All right, so there was an orange paper that I put in with the other hits. Corey Howell gold paper. But I'll show that to you in just a second. All right, so we have Monty Harrison, orange refractor, Joe Jaquez, Josh Stowers, Noah Naylor, Bo Naylor, 20 of 25, orange paper, Pavin Smith, Jackson Goddard, Mark Vientos, Tristan Cassis, 16 of 25, Sean Gilby, Bryce Terang, Ethan Hankins, Carter Kaiboom, 25 of 25, Franchise Futures, 34 of 50 for the Mets, Jonathan Stever, and Trevor Stephen. So, okay, a lot of non-auto color. Auto color. Let's see what we have there. We have Tristan Pompey refractor, Shane McClanahan, Braxton Ashcraft base, Tyler Frank black, Chris Bubik, Josh Bro refractor, Casey Mize auto, Cody Clemens, Jackson Cower, Trevor Larnach green. That's a nice card. Tanner Dodson, Grant Levine purple. That's a nice card. Parker Meadows, Ryan Rollison, Nick Schnell, Tristan Cassis, Connor Scott purple. Josh Stowers, Bo Naylor blue to go with the two color we hit in the last case. Ryan Weathers gold. Lucan Baker, Josiah Gray, and Nick Madrigal blue. So that was a really good case. 7 color autos, but you know what we didn't hit was a case hit. So it's not cool when we don't hit one of those because somebody has that spot, you know. All right, guys, let me save this video.